This is $4 million in Miami on a builder's acre with beautiful foliage all around us. I know, you're saying this price point in Miami, in Pinecrest, that sounds pretty good, because it is. The house itself is a 4,100 square foot house, just under that, sitting on a builder's acre of land. And the best part is that it was built in 1988. So you have the high ceilings throughout the home, and they did beautiful renovations that give it that Palm Beachy Miami feel throughout, which I absolutely love. It feels like a home, which is actually tough to find sometimes, especially with the super moderns. So we're gonna take you inside, but before we do so, we gotta talk about the exterior of the home. All right, the outside, like we mentioned, the lot is just under 37,000 square feet, which is just about a builder's acre. You're completely walled and fenced throughout the property, right? All around us. And then you have complete privacy with high hedges in the front, beautiful oaks surrounding, clusia hedges on either side. You don't see a neighbor in sight, you just see your beautiful estate, right? And you have a nice big driveway here. That's a circular driveway, so your guests have no problem getting in and out. And then, of course, on the other side, you have another gated entry that has a huge, long driveway that takes you to your 3-car garage. Beautiful garage doors, by the way, they just put them in. But now we'll approach the front of the house. If you notice, the impact windows and doors, all of those were just recently done. And I love the look of the windows. They bring tons of natural light into the spaces, which you'll see, but it continues, it keeps that charm, right? I wanna show you a space where you see it. You really see it over here, right? You see it just gives it that charm. It's not like those modern, super modern windows that you see. It really goes well with this style of home, this modern, let's say, Mediterranean, transitional, modern Mediterranean, which I love. I really like the landscaping throughout. It adds to the entrance. And now we walk up to your front porch here. Beautiful covered area with a sign here that says, all our visitors bring happiness. Aww. Some by coming, but others by going. I hope I'm one of the ones that brings happiness by coming and not going. Anyway, let's go in. You gotta take off the shoes. Anyways, we walk into the home. You're greeted with this beautiful foyer here. You notice I love the light fixture above. We have tons of natural light coming in from the front and from the back. But right when you walk in, the first thing you're greeted to is this huge living room with the high ceilings. I love the ceiling detail above. They kept elements of the home from when it was built, but also gave it a nice modern twist. Love the marble floors throughout. They're nice, like light color, so it goes well with any type of furniture with what you're seeing here. Fireplace, big impact windows and doors. You're overlooking your massive backyard. When you're on a builder's acre of land, space is not an issue, but this grand, I say like ballroom, living room is the first thing you see when you walk in, right? Usually in this price point in Pinecrest, at least you feel like you're, like you have the low ceilings and it's a ranch home, but this, you have volume, you have space. So I'm gonna show you basically all the rooms of the house. Down this way, we have the primary suite, but we're gonna go down this way first and give you a feel for the spaces. Over here, you have your formal dining room with a beautiful light fixture, and I love the wallpaper here. Very Palm Beachy, gives me that beachy vibe. I love the dining set and the chairs. It's elegance, it's so, so nice. And of course, your formal dining room is right by the kitchen. We come down over here, this is the kitchen. Look how nice this kitchen is. This is super elegant, fully custom shaker wood doors here, right? Then on top of that, look at this range, gas, beautiful hardware, gold knobs. This is stunning. It exudes luxury and elegance. I love elegance, it's classy. Look at this hood here, it's seamless, like goes straight up to the ceiling. And then you have the faux wood beams above as well, adding that extra detail. Love the light fixture. We take it backwards over here. You have your panel ready refrigerator. Look at this SubZero. It is beautiful. There's food in there, but that's what a refrigerator is made for. Freezer on the bottom. Look at the cabinetry, how beautiful. You have the nice farmer sink here, big, overlooking the backyard with views. And I love this too because this is like a little sliding door. You open it and then you can integrate this as part of like a bar. If you're having a party outside, you can put drinks laid out over here if you wanted to. And it's nice too, especially for the kids. You're in the kitchen and you're still able to see the kids outside. Very important. I have to take it back over here because I didn't know that we have the pot filler. Super important. You don't have to go out of the way to the sink. You fill the pot right here and you start cooking. You're on gas. Right, then you have here, you have your nice coffee station right over here. Look how beautiful that is. The Breville, the McMaster, whatever you want right there. That's my favorite spot. And then of course they have this nice built-in island where you have the microwave down below as well. Very nice, hidden flush. This is beautiful, quartz countertops here. You have a nice bar area here so you can eat while maybe someone's cooking. You can still be here, part of the conversation. However, this is where I would probably be eating every day, the breakfast nook. The breakfast nook out of a movie. It is so quaint and cute. I love this here. Look at the detail on the cushions. I love it, I love it. And you have this bay window, right? Looking out at the backyard. There's windows, right? If you have kids, this space is so important because you can look outside and see the kids from every angle of the house. And then that's your breakfast nook. And so that breakfast nook and the kitchen is right off of this family room. Nice family room with high ceilings. As you can tell, the kids, it's the kids area. We love kids. And this room here, again, the high ceilings are nice, but you have tons of natural light from either side. And I'm looking at just greenery and privacy. You're sitting here, the kids are outside, you see them. You're sitting here, your wife is outside, you see her. And you just say, baby, I love you. Or honey, maybe your husband, you look great. You look great without a shirt on today. Compliment them. Men love that, right? I don't know why I had to say that in the video, but we say it. We say it, you know? Let's go down this way, okay? We have the hallway that leads to the bedrooms. This space though, the entertaining spaces are my favorite thing about this house. We come down over here, you have your powder bath. Gotta turn on that light. Look at the wallpaper, the monkey there. It's so, so nice. And the light fixture above the vanity, and the vanity matches the cabinetry that you see in the kitchen as well. Everything was thought out. Now here you have a Jack and Jill bedroom situation. We're gonna take you in and kind of loop you around. This is the first bedroom here, right? Which we walk in, you have a nice wood flooring here. Love the wallpaper. Follow me this way. You have Jack and Jill, double vanity this way. Beautiful shower. I love the tile that they chose in this bathroom. It is so, so elegant. And then we're back into the second bedroom over here. So we've seen two bedrooms. These are the Jack and Jills, good sizes. Nice that they have look out to the side, but there's privacy. That was the powder bath. Now we come over here and you have your laundry room. It's a large laundry room with a sink. And one of my favorite things, every house should have this, an air drying drawer, I guess we'll call it. Racks, air drying racks. He got it. You should be the one doing the video, not me. Air drying racks here. You know, I have a problem at home where I have like the one that you take out and you put it on top, and that's in the middle. This is one of my favorite things about this. And of course, there's two washers, two dryers. Now, behind that door, obviously the laundry room, you have a 3-car garage. A 3-car garage. That is unheard of. In this price point especially. Come over here, and we're gonna walk back. We saw 2 bedrooms over there with Jack and Jill. This over here is the 3rd bedroom. This bedroom overlooks the front of the home. It's a good size, super cute furnishing and the way they have it situated. And of course it has its own bathroom. So we've seen 3 bedrooms that are on this side. And then we walk over this way and we're gonna have the remaining 2 bedrooms, one of which is the most important one. You have a door here that leads to the 4th bedroom that has its own bathroom and overlooks the front. It's a great place for an office or another bedroom or nursery if you needed. And then of course you have double door entry into the primary suite. This is a suite, primary suite. The reason I say that is because it's so big. You have space for the king size bed. They even have a crib. And then on top of that, you have a seating area with 2 huge loungers and then tons of space for your TV. The room is big, it's nice. And then you have that window, or rather the door that goes out to the huge covered terrace, right? So that way you can go straight outside into the pool in the morning right when you wake up, because everybody does that. Walk down this way. You have 2 walk-in closets, very nicely built out, and you're going straight to this bathroom. I mean, I love that view. I'm gonna get out of the shot, look at that. Isn't that just so dramatic, that big window? And I love the arches. The arches are coming back. People do like arches. It was like one of those things where before it had to be straight squared, but now people do like the arches. It's beautiful. You're looking out the greenery. You have the nice tub. The finish of the bathroom matches the aesthetic throughout the home. You have 2 vanities here, spacious vanities. You have the makeup station here, and then you have a shower that is massive where you can have a party. We all like to have parties in the shower, right? Put the speaker on. You know what I mean? Oh, George is dancing behind the camera, but you don't see it. Here you have the private water closet, and then of course here you actually have an exit out to the pool, or let's say the side of the house as well. So this is the primary suite. I think it's so nice. It's big, it's spacious. It's basically this whole wing, this whole side of the house almost. And my favorite part is that it goes straight out to the outside. So we're talking about the outside, how about we go out there? Let's take you out to the outside. We're gonna put on our shoes and then we'll meet you out there. Woo, and we just jumped to the outside, right? We're hopping our way through this tour. A lot of puns there. Not sure if they were great. So here's the backyard. We're on a builder's acre, like we mentioned, completely walled and fenced throughout. You have complete privacy around us. Space for an in-ground trampoline. Awesome. Playground right behind George. Awesome. Look at all the greenery that's behind the pool. So much landscaping and yard space. Awesome. The pool deck is nice and big. Look at the pool. The pool is really nice. It's enjoyable. You have the fence for the kids. You have, this is like your own resort back here. And you have a massive covered terrace here. This is right off of the primary suite. This is off of the living space. You have an area here to dine. You're covered completely out of basically all the exits of the home. So if it's raining, it doesn't matter. You can still come out and get things if you need it, right? I love this space. This is that bay window. This is the kitchen where you can open up and make it like a bar kind of thing. Continues here, the pool deck area. Look at this umbrella. Quaint little place to sit down, coffee in the morning, enjoy. I don't hear anything. All I hear is me, George, the birds chirping, and you watching. And I guess I can't hear that. Anyways, but this really is the epitome of Pinecrest living. That around there takes you around to the side of the house where the garage is. And look, see, did you hear the bird chirping? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's Pinecrest living. That's why there's a song about Pinecrest. It's not Miami, it's Pinecrest. And for those of you that don't know where we are, we're in actually northern Pinecrest, close to all the top schools. This is where people come when they want space, when they have kids. If you want space in Miami, if you want an acre of land, Pinecrest is the place to be. And on top of that, I just want to note, down the street, on the same street that we're on, a house just recently sold for land value at $3 million. $3 million just for the dirt. So this being on a builder's acre with a beautiful home like this, sounds like you're gonna have to hop on that real quick. That was a reference, it was a pun to the trampoline. And I've realized in life that if I have to mention why or what a joke is it really a joke? Anyways, that's the end of the tour. Thank you guys for watching. This is our newest listing in Pinecrest. If you want more information on this house or any house in the direct vicinity or really anywhere, we can help you do that. We just helped clients of ours sell their house in Fernandina Beach to someone that we connected to. And now we're actually gonna take some tours out in Key West. Why not? Make sure you subscribe because we're coming out with the best tours every single weekend. See you next week. Thank you so much for watching the tour. If you like what you see and you want to see more property tours, make sure you go watch this video right here, or you can watch this one right here. And you know what, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe so that way you see every single tour that we put out every week. And if you're looking to buy or sell a place in Miami, you know who to reach out to. Shoot me an email. We'll see you next week. Peace and love.